Joe in real life. Squat every day, 137, I think. Yeah, that seems good. It's one of these kind of days. I don't know. I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this today. It's cold in my garage. It's below freezing in Savannah. I can't even warm up. Like, do my warm ups. I just don't want to. So, but whatever, I squat every day, man. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to phone something in. I'm listening to Tom Waits again, Mr. Saturday Night, his second album. And I'm just going to let those chill tunes kind of fucking move me in the way they want to. Going to work up to something, going to get at least my minimum in. And I don't know. I literally don't know. I have no idea what I'm going to do. So stay tuned for that. Like that's pretty gripping. Yeah. All right. Let's figure it out together. Just tired, cold, and lazy today. I had a good streak. The last 5 days, I've squatted over 200 pounds every day in some capacity or another, which is really heavy for me. I mean, it really is. I don't know that all of them qualify as over 90% of my max, but it's at least, well, they definitely don't, but it's at least in that ballpark, certainly over 85 or 80%. And it was nice, you know, it was fun while it lasted. I was really hot, rough and ready. And today it was not there. I could not find my bar path. My body felt sluggish. I couldn't warm up. My motivation was low. And that's all right, you know? Like, despite this bad report, I was very happy. I was listening to The Heart of Saturday Night by Tom Waits. I think I called it Mr. Saturday Night before. And I really enjoyed it. But I gotta say, I liked Closing Time better, which is a little weird because I think the Heart of Saturday Night was a better album, much better music, and I liked the music in Closing Time, but the Heart of Saturday Night had like really, really cool arrangements and really like interesting horns, which he kind of becomes famous for later. I do something that's maybe just me. I hate this romanticization of, I couldn't say that word for a second, of hedonism. This kind of like, and it was very popular in the 70s, like a la, well, I mean, it really started before that with Henry Miller, and then Bukowski, and, you know, Leonard Cohen, like this, I'm gonna get drunk, I'm gonna sleep with as many people as possible, you know, I'm so brilliant and so brooding that this is the only way I can confront the world. And that's just horse shit, you know? I lived that way for a long time, too long. And it really cost me, you know? When you dive to the bottom of the body that way, when you desperately claw against your own loneliness and despair by trying to fill it with people and chemicals, you find nothing, you know? You don't have a lot of exciting nights. You maybe have one exciting night a lot of times. And I just find it gross. But that's me. That's my personal taste. I definitely respect the fact that opinions can vary on this topic. And overall, I think that The Heart of Saturday Night was a very enjoyable album from a musical perspective. Definitely a sophomore effort in the real sense, in that I think Tom Waits was closer to his voice in his first album, and then in the striving for his voice, he lost it a little bit, you know? But we know how this story ends. He finds it and then some, just a little, you know, just a couple albums later, just a few years. So that last bit came off as preachy. I'm not trying to be some smug prick telling you how to live, you know? That's not the tone I'm going for. It just, I think our culture was damaged a lot by this kind of post-war, I mean World War II in this sense, but also to a degree Vietnam attitude that like life is overwhelmingly meaningless and the only sensible reaction to it is indulgence and self-seeking, self-serving, general selfishness, and self-pity, you know? And then we have these cultural heroes romanticized for indulging in this attitude and living these tragic and exciting lives. And like, I'm guilty of that. I did that. And I gotta tell you, all the stories are the heart of Saturday night. And none of them are the despair of Sunday morning. I mean, I guess Bukowski touches on that a little bit. God, I hate Bukowski. You know, you dive to the bottom of the body looking for answers. And you do find an answer, but it's not the one you want. Because there's nothing there. You know, the bottom of that ocean floor is as barren and sterile as any desert. And that's worth discovering, but I wouldn't recommend it. Like, there's nothing down there but shame, regret, and heartache, you know? And yeah, maybe that's all I wanted to say. This is Joe in Real Life. Sorry for the downer today. I am enjoying this Tom Waits business though. And I'm excited for when things pick up, when he finds that junkyard doom stomp that he's so famous for. I'll see you all tomorrow, and I'll try to be sunnier, and I'll try to actually work out. How about that? That could be good. All right, I love you guys. Be good to each other today.